Welcome back to Echo Darkness miniseries, and this is part 14, by the way. This is a big one. So the first coat, more or less, has been done. Now it's time to start adding in some real color. And let's start adding in some real color. Let's do this. Pivot here a little bit so you can see better. Pardon me, tightening the camera up. There we go. Bienvenidos a Echo Darkness, parte 14 de la miniserie. Ya que le di la primera mano, ahora estoy empezando a darle el primer color, el color propio de que debe ir. Y ahí le vamos a ver cómo le vamos. So let's do this. So I'm starting off with one of the boots, and I'm adding in the first little coverings of it. I'm actually really excited to see what this ends up looking like, because I thought it was going to look one thing, and then I went another way, and then adding in more depth and things, it started looking a different way. And just really like adding in color really wakes up what the model's gonna look like. Now I'm starting to put some color into the ridges of the boots. I might need to buy more paint because the figure's so big. He might eat up the bottle, which is fine. By the way, for those of you wondering, all of the other parts of this mini-series are online. So across any social media platform, really, you should be able to find them. And on YouTube, there's a specific playlist. So on YouTube, you can find them all nice and organized and stuff. Because, you know, sometimes you do this stuff and, you know, oh, where is this? Or, oh, I saw part 20, but I didn't see part 19 or the other part. So I usually steer people towards that. Also, through the main channels of Echo Reality Champs, you should be able to just scroll and find everything. I don't always get to upload everything onto the social media just because of really rendering. Sometimes the files are too big or it doesn't come onto whatever platform, but eventually everything gets nice and organized on YouTube. So those of you wondering, it's on there. Not fully done, but it's starting, which is what this whole process has been leading up to, the actual formation of this stuff. Now I'm doing the bottom of it, but I'm not going to be able to finish all of it because I have to let it dry Sometimes you want to, oh, let me do all the boot. No, you can't do all the boot because the hand's got to dry and stuff. Speaking of, moving around a little bit so I can let one part dry. Putting in a little bit of paint to the gloves. The good thing about the gloves is that since they're articulated, they're easier to move the pieces, so easier to paint. Ahora, ya que el pie tiene bastante pintura, estoy empezando a pintarle el guante. Y a veces uno tiene que trabajar en un pedazo, después moverse para el otro pedazo y cosas así. Para que la pintura se seque y quede chévere. Aparte, los pies aquí son bien únicos, porque normalmente no hago pies de esta manera, pero para este personaje sí necesitaba los pies de esa manera. Might have to give a little more putty here to fill out that little space between them. But this one can also articulate, which is great. Now I'm painting the back of the hand. Trying to put as many even strokes so that it ends up looking as even as possible, because I don't want to leave little traces. So if I can get it in one, great. If not, I have to go back and pass more brush again and again or whatever. Like you see the bottom of that right there, like that. I'm also using a smaller brush because when I was originally putting the white brush as the base coat, I used a much bigger one where I could just like slob on, but now I have to define more what I'm doing. So there's that. Now I'm adding in a little bit of paint to the top chest vest piece that he has on. See? Trying to cover up as much as possible here.